Good evening, DeKalb. This is Northern Tonight. And now, here's your host, Brianna Clark.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Northern Tonight. I'm your host, Brianna Clark, and thank you for joining us. We have a great show for you tonight. First, we've got a live interview with the president of the Campus Activities Board. We then have a special on NIU's own orchestras team. Later on, we have Ryle Turnstile giving us a live performance in our studio, and then we have the world premiere video of I'll Go On by Lucius Warbaby. First, I'd like to introduce you to Nick Cantus, the president of the Campus Activities Board. So how are you tonight, Nick?
Good, thanks.
So, you're the big man at CAB, huh? What is CAB exactly?
The Campus Activities Board is the largest organization on campus. We have over 200 members, and we also have a $500,000 budget that we're allocated from the Student Association.
Wow, that's a lot of programming money. So, I noticed that CAB is split into different committees. What are some of these, and what exactly do they do?
The Campus Activities Board is split into 14 different committees. Some of our larger ones are our Fine Arts Committee, which programs ballet, modern dance, classical music kinds of things throughout the Northern Illinois area. We also have CAB Concerts, which is a committee that everyone has a question about. And they try to bring larger bands to the Chick Evans Fieldhouse and the Duke Ellington Ballroom. They brought pretty popular bands like Counting Crows and Rage Against the Machine and Rusted Root. A lot of the times they can afford to bring bands that are right on the verge of making it big in the music industry. We also have our Homecoming Committee, which programs a university-wide event that brings about, I think, 10,000 people come into DeKalb during homecoming, and we have a parade and all sorts of good events that go on during that week.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Some of these events sound kind of expensive. Do students get discounts when they go to these, or how does it work?
We try to make every CAB event as economical as we can. Most of our events are free. Our concerts, we always offer students discounted ticket prices to our concerts and our fine arts events. They're only $5 a head right now this year. So it's pretty cheap, basically.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. So when do these committees usually meet?
Each coordinator who's a volunteer on CAB has their different meeting times throughout the week. The entire staff meets once a week, and we just get together to talk about what we do. But there's usually a weekly meeting for every committee.
All right. So now let's talk about you. What do you do as president of the Campus Activities Board?
As president, it's kind of my job, I guess, to kind of just steer the organization as a whole, to try to work with the coordinators to set our goals for what we really want to accomplish during the year. And a big part of my job is to work with other student groups on campus to make sure that we're working with the student association or the residence halls, or, you know, when we're trying to come together to have a show at the Fieldhouse, I'm working with different administrators and people who work at the Home Student Center board. I'm on that board, so it's a lot of just getting CAB's name out there and working for CAB with other students and administrators on campus.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of work. Since you are graduating this year, who'll be taking over the illustrious job as CAB president?
We're not really sure right now. A lot of CAB is graduating this year, so we're looking for a lot of new people to come in and really take on leadership roles as coordinators and execs. Myself and the two vice presidents are all graduating, so we'll definitely need new people to come in and fill in our shoes.
Yeah, that sounds like a big job. How long exactly have you been with the Campus Activities Board?
I've been involved in CAB for 4 years. Since I was a freshman, I joined a committee, and then I became a coordinator, and then the vice president for 2 years, and then this year I was lucky enough to be president.
Wow. So where can we find out some more information on these upcoming events that you sponsor?
The CAB's office is located in the Campus Life Building, Suite 160, and we can also be reached at our phone number 753-1580, and our website is www.niu.edu/cab, and it's a new site that we've just established this year. It's pretty interactive. You can sign up for our listserv, which gives you all of our weekly events, and you can just find out about each of our coordinators, what their committees do, and how you can get involved and sign up for a committee.
All right, well that sounds like fun. I have another quick question for you though. The Convocation Center seems to be a big deal right now. It's in the paper a lot, lots of controversy with that. What is CAB's role with the Convocation Center? How is that going to affect?
That's a role that we're trying to work out right now. We're working with the people who are going to be running the Convocation Center in the next few years, to try to work out an agreement similar to that of the Chick Evans Fieldhouse, where our agreement right now is currently that we can have one show a semester in the Fieldhouse. And hopefully our agreement, it's working well enough that we'll be able to have a very good relationship, that CAB will be able to provide programming in the Convocation Center and keep it reasonably cheap for all students to go to.
So do you think, since this Convocation Center will be larger than the Fieldhouse, do you think we'll be getting any big bands coming, you know, maybe Dave Matthews or...
I think it's definitely a possibility for us to get bigger bands in here with that 10,000 people, 10,000 capacity, so I think that's definitely going to be a benefit. I would like to see Dave Matthews here too, or a big band like him, but a lot of people don't realize that even though we pay these performers to come to Northern, it costs just as much to produce the event as it does to pay them to come here, so it can get pretty costly, and our budget is large, but they're pretty expensive.
Do you think that the budget might increase with the Convocation Center, since, you know, students are wanting bigger concerts, and I know Northern is trying to get CAB to get more bigger shows? Do you think they might increase your budget because of that?
Our budget's a tricky thing with the Student Association. I'm not really sure that we'll get more money. I think we'll be able to work with co-promoters and people in the industry that will make us and allow us to have bigger bands, so that's definitely an option.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. That was Nick Cantus, President of the Campus Activities Board. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
And to all of you out there watching, make sure that you don't miss out on CAB's upcoming activities. Remember the website. So don't go away. Up next, we have a special report with our correspondent, Sarah Dahl.
Many people think that if you want a loving family pet, you have to go to a pet store just to get one. But that isn't your only option. The DeKalb County Animal Welfare Shelter has many loving animals that would just love to come home with you, and for a much better price, too. Call the DeKalb County Animal Welfare Shelter at 815-784-5924 and explore your options.
Welcome back, and like I promised, here's Sarah Dahl with a special look at NIU's Orchesis team. Let's take a look.
This is Sarah Dahl reporting from Anderson Hall with a special on NIU's own Orchesis team.
The undergraduate catalog defines Orchesis as the refinement of dance skill and practical application of production, choreography, and performance as related to dance. But what does that really mean? Victoria Russin, a strong member of Orchesis, gives us her definition.
Orchesis is almost a group community dance. It takes different choreographers from around the area, Illinois area, and it brings them in and teaches people who aren't really necessarily committed to dance, but it takes people who are interested in dance and gives them experience with different kinds of choreographers and different styles of dance.
Orchesis was started here on campus about 8 years ago by Dr. Carter, who went on to form a promising dance company out of his past students. But students say that you don't have to have any dance experience to be a part of Orchesis.
My favorite thing about Orchesis is that it has all different kinds of levels of dancers. So you could come in here with no dance experience and be in 3 dance pieces. You could come in here with 10 years of ballet and you could be the star of the show.
Even though you don't need the experience, a lot of students do have it. Many of them have danced previously or danced with other groups too.
Where I'm from, back home, I have trained in an academy for tap, jazz, ballet, modern.
I danced from about age 3 to 12. Then I stopped, took a break, did some sports in high school, and then I came to school here and I started Orchesis.
Being in Orchesis also sparks an interest in dance or other activities on campus. Many of those involved in Orchesis participate in other performances on campus or at least attend them.
Yeah, I did participate for Black History Month, but that wasn't a part of Orchesis necessarily. But Dr. Carter, the instructor for Orchesis, was in charge of Black History Month celebration, and he brings it up to all the Orchesis members. So he brings it to our awareness, and he brings other events to our awareness. He has a company of his own, and he'll put on shows at the Egyptian, and he'll just bring it open to any Orchesis members that want to join.
Most of the students take their dancing seriously and hope to dance in the future. But for now, members are thankful for having the chance to dance while attending Northern. Everyone has great things to say about Orchesis because it has such a positive effect on them physically and mentally.
It sort of clears your mind actually to be working physically, and it is a mental boost to be with people who are enjoying the same thing you are.
Gives you a feeling of satisfaction, helps you be motivated, gives you energy because you are exercising. And it's really gratifying because you have a show at the end of the semester. So you can show off to all your friends and family what you learned, what you've been practicing all those hard nights.
One of the biggest advantages to being a part of Orchesis is the friends that you make. All of the girls say that they enjoy each other's company and love to help each other out.
By the end, we're definitely a big group. Like, we don't necessarily know each other at the beginning, but you have to get along with these people because you're dancing with them all the time, and it's really fun.
I feel that I'm close to the girls that we practice with. We just finished a dance concert in Chicago, so we practice like every day for about 3 or 4 hours, so we're pretty close with them. Only 2 of them have stayed for this class, so, you know, have to make new friends.
The only negative things that students had to say was that sometimes practices can be long and hard. But of course, practice is much needed before an important performance. When I asked Victoria about it, she said,
It's really appropriate until right about the week of the show, and then it gets a little crazy. You end up being here until about 11 o'clock at night and working your butt off. But other than that, it's pretty normal.
but as you can see, these long and grueling practices are going to pay off. This is one they will perform in their big March show. Orchesis generally meets Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock, but it isn't always offered for credit every semester. To find out more about Orchesis, you can contact Charles Carter directly at 753-5498. And if you are interested, you should definitely check out his Baltimore-Chicago Dance Company when they are in town. For Northern Tonight, I'm Sarah Dahl.
Well, that was very interesting. Thank you, Sarah. Coming up next, we have a live performance by Virile Turnstile. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
If that new addition to your family is not working out the way you wanted him to, don't leave him out in the cold. Bring him to the DeKalb County Animal Welfare Shelter. Provided there's room, they will happily take him in for a small fee and take good care of him until they can find him a new home. The DeKalb County Animal Welfare Shelter is located on Baseline Road in Genoa. They can be reached at 815-784-5924.
Thanks for sticking with us. And right now, here we are with Virile Turnstile. Guys, thanks a lot. And now, special treat for you is the brand new video of I'll Go On by Lucius Warbaby. Take a look.
Time goes by, I try to find my way into the sun. Not too sure if I'll be here long, but I try to hold on. Day by day, the faces seem to change one by one. Still I stay strong. All I've seen will soon wither away. That's why I sing this song. And you say you hate me, and that's how you made me. So I know that I know everything I have taken has the power to make it. So I know that I know. I see anger in your eyes, and I feel your despise. So I know that I know. I know you want me to die, but my heart won't try. So I know that I know. Time goes by, I try
afraid that's all we have for you tonight. I'd like to give a special thanks to Nick Cantus, the Campus Activities Board President, the spectacular performance by Brile Turnstile, and the wonderful video from Lucius Warbaby. That's all we have for you tonight. We'll see you later, Northern.